Oh. Oh, hold on. I might still be able to do it. Okay, the mute's off, by the way.
Okay.
I gotta add one sound thing in here. Because I recorded a sound thing while I was waiting for you. And I want to use it. Although I don't know if it came out as good as I was hoping it would. All right. We go to our main screen. See how long this takes to switch over. And it's not showing you. This better be updating itself.
I fell in a hole.
Dave, it's not showing you.
John, I don't know what to tell you. This is your end? Not my end. Oh my god. There are so many of these things down here. What are these?
I don't know. But I want this. God, this freaking program. Ben's the only one watching us live. Or at least the only one acknowledging that he's watching us live.
Okay.
Of which they can hear us. But they can't see you. I really don't want to close this down and have to restart the program. Because then we'll have to kill our live stream and restart the same live stream again.
I don't care if we have to do that. I'd rather it work than us have problems the whole show.
I agree. Okay. Let me try to kill this. Ben, we'll be back. Oh, there you are. Move around?
Yeah. Hi, John.
Okay, you're moving around fine. I'd say you look fine, but let's be honest here.
You think you're funny.
Dave, I know I'm funny. Dave,
I
talk how you're going to be talking into the mic.
I think I'm funnier, John. I think I'm a funnier person than you. I think that's pretty clear. I think the audience knows that. I think it's the reality.
You think you're a funnier John?
I think I'm a funnier person.
Oh man, that's harsh. All right, you ready?
Sure, why not?
Oh, thanks. I love the enthusiasm.
It's 8:30, John.
No. Trust me, I know. It is Monday morning. And for you, you're starting out your work week. For me, I'm ending mine. And I have my stiff drink to prove it. But while I'm drinking, and you're sitting there through your terrible Monday, you might be wondering, what has got me so pumped up this weekend? Were Dave's expectations set way too high? And you might wonder what's coming out in the theaters and video games, but you probably don't care about that too much. But who knows? Anyway, let's find out.
No. Yo Mama 69 is my handle.
It's Forget Being Cool, episode 64 for Monday, October 30th, 2017. I'm Dave Moore. That's my main man, my man on the internet, _ Jonny Yo-Yo Casino.
Alrighty then.
You know what's great about that one, John?
That it didn't make any sense?
That I got everything right. I got everything right until your name. The part that is usually the only part I get right.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I was watching you and I see you like glint. That's not a thing you're doing. Squint? Yes, you squinted in and like stared down at your computer checking the date, which I found very funny.
Yeah, but I got it right this time. I was able to see it. I read it. It was October 30th, and then I couldn't put your name in the correct order at least.
Dave, what did you think of our little opening clip today?
Yo Mama 69 is definitely not my screen name.
No, that's I worked hard to try to snag that before the show started because that's actually from We the Gamercast that came out today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a line from that, and I was like, oh, this is too good. I have to use this. So now I just gotta hope that Sean actually goes back and listens to the beginning of the show at some point. Dave.
Yes, John.
We have a big topic we're gonna talk about before we get to the music today.
Oh, we've got a big topic.
But before we get there, I bought something, Dave.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, nothing exciting. I bought an HDMI hub, a 3-port HDMI hub.
I have like 6 of those.
But it's not for my TV. It's for my computer monitor.
Yeah.
And here's why. I need like the computer to go into the computer monitor. I need my streaming stuff or my mini Nintendo or mini Super Nintendo to be able to go in there. Mm-hmm. And now, sitting on my computer desk, because I don't know where else to put it, is like the hub for the security cameras that we're installing in the house. And I have to have this somewhere where I can hook the internet up to it, like landline, hook it up just to the hub. Like the cameras themselves are wireless.
Now, John.
Yeah.
With this ability to have this close, are you going to have like ability to just capture everything at any time?
Yeah, it's going to be recording continuous 4 cameras, and I think it'll do like.
Okay, so my question,
like every week.
My question is: are we going to have the ability to, like, if the mailman comes like mid-show, can we show the mailman on this show?
So the likelihood of that happening is nil.
Okay.
But
maybe possible.
But maybe possible. There is a way, I think, to hook this into a computer. Right now,
I'm sure there is.
I'd literally have to run it through my Elgato, and do that, which I could do. I mean, I could run it into the Elgato if I was expecting somebody. I could do that.
If Ben's on his way.
Yeah, but Ben doesn't come over this early, right?
Well, there's an opportunity here, John.
And the mailman doesn't come that late when we do our night shows.
John, there's an opportunity
here. There is. I can show you all 4 cameras outside my house once I get them set up.
Right.
So anyway, so I have that there. And I'm looking around at my desk. And this desk is a lot bigger than my last desk. And it is literally covered almost every inch right now. Yep. Because I've got my computer monitor, my main one. I've got my old one, which is actually going to be replaced. I have a couple of gift cards coming from my credit card points, which I already picked out the monitor I'm going to buy. I have something else. Oh yeah, over here I have my old computer that I use to play Steam games that if I want to stream them into this one. And then I have all my sound stuff. And then I don't have any storage that I can actually use because all the storage is taken up by what was in here before. So I have like everything else just sitting on this L part over here. I have my little Nintendo, little Super Nintendo. Oh, I also have these, Dave. Dave, I have these. This right here.
I can't see these, John.
Well, Dave, I'm gonna stick it up by the camera, Dave.
Okay, John.
So I have this right here. This is my Super Mario Odyssey coin.
Where did you get that?
You can buy them from Best Buy, but it came, if you pre-ordered through Best Buy, this came with it.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. But what's I think almost a little bit cooler, just because I don't know how many people still have this sitting around. This is my Super Mario Galaxy coin.
Oh, well, that's cool to have.
Yeah. So this is the one from when I must have pre-ordered Super Mario Galaxy back in the day, and I got the coin with it. And then I have my Hot Wheels. I say mine. They're actually my son's, but he doesn't play with them anymore. I have 6 Hot Wheels that all have different Mario things on them. So like
those are so cool.
Yeah, and these are
I've seen these.
These are the
Where
ones,
did you get these?
I don't remember where we bought these. I think we bought them off Walmart.com at the time. But these ones are like 2 or 3 years old. You can get last year's ones for like $20 or $30 on eBay right now for the in package one. That's not too bad though. For 6, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit more because they're really like $2 or $3 a piece is what they should be.
Right.
But it's not too bad. So like this is the Super Mario Brothers one.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool too. This is Super Mario World Volkswagen Bus.
No. Oh.
That one's really cool.
Do you have an actual Hot Wheels track?
We have a bunch of Hot Wheels tracks, but they've been taken apart, and I can't figure out how to put them all back together now. No, seriously, they're in a pile of all the pieces, and I'm lost.
Part of me wants to buy like a really nice one just to play with. Like I don't
You
know.
You say
Like-
that, but what you
Like a boring one, like one with like just like a loop de loop, but like and then just to have some Hot Wheels. Like I feel like if I had Hot Wheels but nothing to do with them, it feels kind of dumb.
well, what you really want is like a Hot Wheels garage,
Okay.
right? Man, I hope
Is that a real
I just
thing?
realized I hope we're streaming well right now. It's not telling me our bit rate.
As long as we're recording.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's all that matters, I guess. But yeah, you want like a Hot Wheels garage. You can drive it around through the garage, and you can put the little car wash and make the little wheelie thing go.
Right. But I want one with like the boost pads, like in Forza. Like I want to like rocket things around loop de loops, like just for fun, like funsies, just like one time. It's been a long time since I played with Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. It has not been so long since I played with Hot Wheels because
Because you have children.
I do. I have children.
I play with Legos enough that I feel like I get my Legos in, but like Lincoln Logs, Hot Wheels, like this stuff just doesn't get into my life enough.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I just verified that we're streaming properly, by the way. This one's really
Okay, good.
cool. Look at this one. This is my Super Mario 3 one.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. And then like the other ones are a little bit harder to see. I think actually the Mario 2 one's kind of cool. But I asked my
cool.
wife.
It's cool because it's Mario too.
Yeah, I asked my wife for Christmas. I said, like, well, something I want is I want the latest edition of these. And the latest one, like this one, is all different Mario games. Like there's like a station wagon hearse looking thing that's like Dr. Mario, and then what is this last one? Mario Kart. There's a Mario Kart car. But the later one, the newer edition, has like characters on it.
Yeah, I don't actually like those ones as much.
I still want them.
I want them, but I like the ones you have better.
Yeah, that's strong.
Morning.
Yeah,
Everything's strong in the morning.
yeah. Well, I would not be
Except
drinking this
me.
if I just woke up.
Hi, John.
Hi, Dave. Dave, last night was super exciting.
Oh, really?
And if you're not a baseball fan, or if you're not from Houston, you might not care. Oh, dude.
You're stupid. Oh, God, you're stupid.
Okay,
Texas team, blah, blah, blah.
So real quick, it's Game 5 of the World Series.
Nobody cares.
If it was tied 2-2, if the Astros lost, basically sayonara, right? Like the odds of them winning 2 games in LA when they go back is pretty low. Dallas Keuchel, one of our all-star pitchers, was pitching, did terrible. Game started off bad. This was maybe one of the best games in like all of World Series games. Like it was like one team would get up, the other team would catch back up. They'd have like back-to-back 3-run homers from one team to the next. It was insane. Absolutely insane. The series now has more home runs than any other World Series, and there's still at least one more game to go. It had the longest 9-inning game of any World Series game. It was super exciting. We're all pumped up and screaming at work. Yeah, it got me going.
Good for you.
I was
Good for
pretty
you,
excited.
Nobody cares. I lost last year. I don't care.
Some people care.
Nobody cares.
That's not true. I was actually on the phone with one of the guys I work with.
You're the only person in Texas who listens to this show, and
Yeah,
that's only because you're
you know
on it.
what? Okay. I don't do a call to arms for people to contact me. I mean, I'll tell you stuff. Hey, contact me for this if you want, blah, 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 right? But I don't be like, hey, somebody contact me. If you listen to this show and you live in Texas.
And you want to go to the bar and watch the game with John.
No, I don't have that option. Oh, because here's what's messed up. You know what's going on during Game 6?
What?
Trick-or-treating.
Oh, that is messed up.
Yeah. It's 6:30.
That's messed up for lots of people. Like not even just the people who care about your team. Like that's just messed up for like people who care about baseball.
Yeah, so 6:30 Central Time is when the next game's going to happen, which is, in schools the next day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ours starts at 7:30 Eastern, which is when trick or treating starts. Like winding down.
But yeah, I mean, especially if school's the next day, they don't trick or treat nearly as late. So God, like, and my kids are going to want to go, and I can't watch the game when I'm walking around because I can watch it on my phone, but only if I'm on the home Wi-Fi.
John.
Yeah.
You need to take your kids trick or treating.
I need to watch the World Series.
No, John.
No, you don't understand. This doesn't
John-
happen to Houston
John,
teams
this is you are a father.
and
You have a
an Astros
responsibility.
fan. Hey, look, I could be a trick or treater every year. I can't be a watch my home team in the World Series every year.
John,
Yeah.
when you had children, you signed up for a lot of responsibilities, and one of those is to take your children trick or treating. As a father, that's your job.
Now, Dave, let me ask you this.
And I say that only because my dad took me trick or treating every year when I was 7.
Every year when you were 7?
Yeah, every
So
year when I
every
was
year
like,
that you were 7, he took you.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Sorry for all those other years. Dave, have you faced, and this is not leading into our big topic, but just in life, have you faced disappointments in the last year?
Yes.
Now, wouldn't you be better prepared for those disappointments if you thought you were going trick-or-treating and then your dad's like, sorry, I'm watching the baseball game, and didn't take you, so he like nullified you to disappointment that way?
John, I've seen what happens when your son gets disappointed.
Yeah. This is true, and he will not understand it if it's baseball.
Yep. So I think you're contractually obligated to take him. John,
Yeah.
listen to it on your phone.
That's the thing is you can't listen to it on your phone,
Why not?
and I can't watch it on my phone unless I'm on the home Wi-Fi.
Get a hold of Jeff.
I can carry around an AM radio with me and strap it to my hip.
People would appreciate that.
I mean, I'd have headphones on. Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe just turn it up real loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it makes you like it makes you easy to find if they can hear you.
Ben says if they win and I don't watch, then I'm not a real fan. I agree, Ben. You come over, hang out with me. We'll watch the game and make my wife take them around the block trick or treating. Well, I think my wife talks about trying to find like a trunk or treat place that maybe starts earlier.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but then my son's still going to want to go trick or treating door to door. But maybe if we can work it where he just goes around the block with a friend.
I would only take him around the block.
Did I ever tell you my worst trick or treating story?
No.
So
Should we save it for Halloween?
no, well, Halloween's tomorrow.
For Wednesday morning?
No. We'll tell it now. Tell it now. So this is to prepare yourself, right, as a parent who is possibly with a group of kids. So 3 or 4 years ago, with our church group, which was like 5 or 6 families with kids, we go to this place, Jellystone Park. Shitty camping. Absolutely terrible place to go camping. Like, it looks like a festival is happening because it's just these open like areas with just tents piled all throughout it. It doesn't have camping spots. And then there's like cabins that are not great. And that's where all of us were staying. And so they did trick or treating. Every Friday and Saturday night or something like that in October, they did trick or treating. So this was in October. They're doing trick or treating. So I end up going, and by trick or treating, it's like you go around to like the different cabins and the people sitting outside the cabins in this loop. And so it ended up being me, one of the moms, and one other dad. Somehow the 3 of us, out of all the adults there, ended up going with this mass of kids. And we're trying to watch, and I was at the front, and someone else was at the back, and one of the dads who I was good friends with, about halfway around the loop, comes over to finally join us and like check on his kids, and we can't find his daughter, like anywhere. And so, so it was one of those things where it's like, I was freaking out, but at the same time, there's part of me that's like, well, I'm responsible for the front of the line. I can't keep track of all the kids behind me. I know, it's shitty, absolutely shitty. It turns out like she had just stopped and started talking to some people. Like she was still in the loop.
No, of course. I mean,
don't say of course. Like there was definitely that not of course thought.
I don't know how shady this camping ground really is.
It's not, but you never know who's gonna be there, right?
Right.
So yeah,
anybody could just drive up and hey, I know they're giving out candy, but I got better candy in the back of this van.
Dave.
Yeah.
You said that like you've rehearsed it before. Should I be worried, Dave?
Maybe I just know that Sean's already pulling up the clip.
Maybe. somehow, like you start hearing a sentence and like you finish it for yourself.
And you're like, yeah, God,
Like I thought you were gonna say like Sean's already, but you said Sean's already pulling, and I was like up in a van. Like that was what went through my head.
That's Bob me.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you get into this. So let me
preface this with our conversation, John.
Yeah. So you hit me up one day, and you're like, "Am I too excited? Lower my expectations." Everything saying Super Mario Odyssey is gonna be the greatest game in the world. It's getting 11 out of 10. By the way, that's bad math.
Yeah. And it's blowing people's minds.
Yeah, and everyone's saying game of the year and all this stuff. And you're like, lower my expectations. And I'm like, well, they sound like they already are lowered because you're saying this stuff. And you're like, no, they're not. Oh, I'm super excited. Blah, blah, blah. And you came on the show. You're like, I'm so excited. Blah, blah, blah. And then you went to work.
Yeah,
and
this is how I sound.
Yeah. So then you went to work and it showed up right after you left. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Funny story. When I went to work, mine showed up during my drive to work. So I had that 12-hour shift with no
you had the
Mario.
exact same thing I did where you're like, oh, God dang it, I could be playing Mario.
Yeah, but I did get to watch a World Series game. So
nobody cares.
yeah, no, I do. As you can tell by my sweet Astros hat. So
John, did you see Game 7 last year? Did you see Game 7 last year? I think you did.
Yeah, I'm sure I watched it unless I was in some position where I couldn't.
Friggin' train wreck.
So Mario Odyssey comes out, and so I'm like, I wonder how he's feeling, because you're all hyped up. So I sent you this message. I said, Dave, live up to the hype or excitement or something along those lines. And your response to me was, it's ... okay. And I'm like, well, that settles it. Dave hates video games.
Yep, I think it's official. I think I hate games, John.
So talk to me, Dave. What happened? How do you feel? Now, let's not get into details about the game itself.
Would you like to know? Would you like to know my opening experience with starting the game?
Sure.
This is the surrounding experience. This is how my life works.
Okay.
So I'm booting up my Switch, plugging in a 4K TV. Not that that matters because it's a 1080p game. Because Nintendo doesn't know what the future of gaming is. Just kidding.
Well, don't worry. Mine plugs into a 4K TV just the same.
And I'm sitting down, and my cat proceeds to just take a dump right in front of me, right in front of the door.
As they should.
As they should, right in the middle of the living room. So that was what's happening while the opening cutscene is playing.
Okay.
So I went to go clean up that. That was fun. And then I don't know. I got to play it for like a little bit, and then I went to work and put it down.
Why did you not play it when you got home from work?
Because I watched Stranger Things the night before instead. Calm down. Stranger Things
that
also
will definitely be our conversation. Don't say anything. That's gonna be our conversation on Wednesday.
Right. So I watched a lot of Stranger Things instead the night before. I said I'll play Mario in the morning. That's fine. Then, because I wanted to also eat dinner and like eat food, and you don't want to eat food and play Mario. Games. Right. I hate video games.
Okay.
So I ended up taking the Switch with me to work, playing it a little bit at work before I'm responding to your text. Because I got your text and I was like, I want to play this more before I give John an opinion. John, this game's fine. Like, something wrong with it. But it's just Mario, John. It's just a Mario game. The T-Rex is annoying because it's hard to control in the beginning. That's not impressive.
But
it's just stumbling everywhere.
But that being said, it's super awesome to be a T-Rex.
Sure, I guess if you could control it better.
Yeah, no, the controls for the T-Rex kind of suck. Now, were you playing Pro Controller?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that makes a difference.
I was playing Pro Controller and handheld. I played both.
Sean, I don't know what Sean asked if he missed it. Sean, you need to listen to the opening sound clip.
We're talking about Mario right now, Sean. Get ready. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So it's a Mario game.
The game is gorgeous.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
It plays well,
Yeah, the
but
camera's smooth, a little slow,
yeah, I'll agree with that.
but that's fine.
I think it's I think it's good, John. I think it's a good Mario game, but I don't think it does anything to break the mold. I don't think it impresses me. I don't think it redefines the genre. I think it's just Mario, and people need to stop praising its ultimate glory. It might be the best Mario game ever made, but it doesn't like exceed that bar by far.
So
Like it will sit right next to Mario Sunshine for me.
so
So
yeah.
I'm not
No, no,
saying
no.
it's a bad. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's not. It's not this astounding masterpiece that people are praising it to be. It doesn't redefine the genre like Zelda Breath of the Wild, where when I play Zelda Breath of the Wild, my first gut reaction is, "What the heck is next? How can they make anything even slightly compare to this?" Like, no, this compares right next to Mario Sunshine. Like, it's the same kind of game.
No,
I don't know.
I agree. That it doesn't. The difference between the last true 3D Mario, which would be Sunshine, right?
Right.
Because I don't care what you say, Galaxy, yes, was 3D, but it was the most linear 3D thing you could ever have, except for 3D Land and 3D World. Which, don't get me wrong,
Are also
good
great games.
just not open world 3D the way that 64 and Sunshine were. Now, it doesn't change enough stuff in the way that Zelda changed from previous Zelda games to the newest one, right? It just gave you openness, right? Now, don't get me wrong, like I'm having a great time playing it. Like
Yeah, it's
I'm
fun.
like five worlds in. Initially I was like, I'm gonna get all the moons and then move on to the next one. That's stupid.
No way.
That's
Yeah,
especially for
none-
someone like me. That's stupid.
Some of
So-
them are really hard to get.
Yeah.
I get everyone that I see, and I figure out how to get it.
No,
If I
I go beyond that, right? Like I search out ones. I try to get as many as I can, but I'm willing to stop at like 25,
right,
right? When which is way more than I need to move on, and I'll go back. I really like some of the people you get to control, some of the different things you get to control. I really like. I don't know if you've seen all the ones I have. I don't know how far you are, but
I'm not as far as you.
okay, I really like the things you get to control. I think they control really, really well. I think some of them are okay and some are really fun, and the way they use them are pretty good. Minus the T-Rex. The T-Rex was, like you said, like I really liked being the T-Rex. I thought it was just cool to be the T-Rex, but outside of that, it's kind of like, yeah, the controls are pretty bad for the T-Rex.
It just kind of stumbles around all over the place. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I like what do I like?
Like the frog opening was okay, but
Dude,
like, it's not
that was
like,
creepy as hell.
Yeah, but it doesn't like blow my mind.
Yeah, but that doesn't need to be like. Here's the thing. Here's like the thing I would leave everyone with on this game for me. It is exactly what I want from a new Super Mario 3D game.
Yep.
Like it doesn't.
It is. It's just.
It doesn't.
I want the world to stop saying it changes Mario forever.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it does. Right. I think it's just. I think it more refines it.
Yeah,
Than changes it.
It's a culmination of everything that made Mario great. And just stop with the 2D segments so far. At least so far, I'm not very far yet. Seeing pandering.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
I actually
nostalgia.
I actually really liked some of the 2D ones.
I've seen some later ones. I've seen like some spoilery stuff later. It looks like they get cooler.
Yeah, no,
Like the upside down thing was kind of fun early on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so for anyone who thinks we're hating on this at all, I would say Dave is, but I'm not. Sorry, I had to. It is exactly what I want from a Super Mario World game. And what's really nice is like when I start playing this, because last night I was playing at work, the night before I was playing at work, right? When I have hours and hours and hours to sit there and play, I would play for an hour or two and want to put it down. Not because it wasn't good and not because I wasn't having fun, and just because it's like, okay, I'm doing this, let's put it down now for a while. And I want that because I want this game to last longer. Like Zelda did not last long enough for me because I was so pumped that I like burned through it too quick.
I bet you I put more time into this than Mario or than Zelda.
That's sad, Dave.
Well, John, personally and the genre, I enjoy this game better.
Oh, that's sad.
But
too.
I don't think it's the greatest game ever made.
Yeah.
I hope Zelda wins Game of the Year because I think it's a bigger deal. I think it did things that shake the formula forever.
I mean, I think it's going to depend on what outlet you're looking at, right?
I understand that. I think it's going to be pretty spread across the board between those two games, but I really just don't want to hear that this is the greatest game ever made.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I never want to hear that again because it's great, but it's not.
You can't say it's not. It's just it's not redefining. It's just refining. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fixing the thing that's
fixing
what's been wrong with the other.
It's like the iPhone 8 to the iPhone 7. Like it's not anything different.
Yeah, but I'm like it's gorgeous.
No,
there are a few moves that are different that you can kind of go back and learn. I say go back and learn. You just go to the thing and they'll tell you how to do all the moves. Like where you can like dive in the middle of a jump. It's something weird. I don't remember. There's still some things I can't figure out. Like there's still things I know I need to do, and I have no idea how to. I'm hoping I will somehow learn it later and then can go back.
I still haven't mastered like the hat jumping thingy.
Yeah, it's not too hard though.
I haven't mastered it.
You get it
I'm
down.
Like, oh.
I don't use it all that often. Maybe that's why I haven't done certain things, but I definitely enjoy it. So anyway, it's a really good game, but
I think it's an absolute must play. It's a must. If you have a Switch, you need to get it. But
I think the problem is that people were saying that it changes Mario and all this stuff, and it really doesn't, right? It's just like take Mario 64 and give him a hat. Right?
Give him a hat.
And I mean, and obviously like fix the issues with the game, with the camera and whatever else. And it's obviously bigger, but like it doesn't change that much from like Mario 64, which is good. I mean, Mario 64 is a great game. So okay, I'm glad that like you being down on it was only that. Like it wasn't. I was worried it was something more.
No, I don't hate it. I played it and I'm like, no one should have said this is great.
I mean, no. I mean, people could say it was great. I just
they
think
could have said it's a 10 out of 10. They could have said this is everything that makes Mario great about Mario. They gave Mario a hat. It's great.
Yeah,
but it does not change the formula. Doesn't mean Mario's not great.
Are you buying all the outfits?
I haven't even started bothering with the outfits. I'm just playing the game.
Some of them are fun.
Did you get the amiibos?
No.
The wedding dress? Did you see the wedding dress? You can run around in a wedding dress.
Oh, I don't want to have to buy the amiibos because I don't care about those amiibos. But now I might have to buy them at some point so I can put them in a wedding dress because that's funny.
Did you scan in the Waluigi amiibo so you can have the Waluigi hat? Do you not see this?
No, I can do.
But you have.
Who else can I scan in?
One.
Yeah, it's sitting right in front of me. Who else?
Mario.
Who else?
Scan in. Luigi.
Okay.
Diddy Kong.
I'm gonna have to give him the Waluigi hat.
The Diddy Kong one's pretty good.
Yeah. So Sean is saying that he's never heard anyone be so negative about a must play.
It is a must play.
It's a really good game.
Just stop with the defining a generation. Stop with the with the 11 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's I think that's the issue. It's the way people are saying it and how that builds specific expectations that are not something we lived up to.
It was okay when people said crazy things about Zelda that way.
Oh yeah, because it changed the game completely.
Because I played Zelda and I was like, this is different. This is a whole different game. This makes me wonder what Zelda means. Like, is Zelda gonna do something different next time? Can they do this again? Will this be exciting a second time? Like,
so hold on a second. So Sean's pointing out something.
We just need to add you to this call, Sean.
No. Sean's pointing out something that I think is important. Like this, basically what we're bashing on, kind of, is a reviewing the review. And what he says is this is a review of the review, and that's really too bad. But here's where like normally I would say you shouldn't review someone else's review, but here's where it becomes important, right? Is that when you write a review and it's something that people read before the game comes out, because I want to say the embargo was up like the day before or early that morning or something like that, right?
It was the day before this time.
And people are seeing these things. It sets this expectation. And when you say this is the greatest thing ever, it's an 11 out of 10, it changes how Mario is, and it's the Breath of the Wild of Mario. Like, this isn't that. And so that expectation has been set by somebody. And
not just by somebody, like set by the entire review space.
Yeah. Now, to say this game's a 10 out of 10, like, I can't argue against that necessarily. Like, I don't know if I was reviewing it myself, if I would say that. I have a hard time. I suck at that anyway. But also now I'm tainted by all these other reviews. And so I would never say that they're wrong by saying it's a 10 out of 10. Because I can't tell you any specific flaws in the game. Like, I can't find anything that's really wrong with the game itself. Right. But to say that it's like the Breath of the Wild of Mario is to say that it's changing how the game is, and it's not. Right. So, but
thank you for backing me on this, John.
No, I 100% agree, and that's what I was thinking while I was playing it. It's like this, and it's good. It's exactly, it's like I said, it's exactly what I want from a Mario game. It is the Mario that I wanted, but for it to be what they're saying, it needs to be the Mario I didn't know that I wanted. I
told Sean last night I didn't think we could still be friends. I was worried you and I were going to break up on this show. It's going to be the last episode of Forget Being Cool. It's going to be 64, the last episode. Outfitting.
Oh, because of this conversation right here?
Yeah, this conversation. It felt like we were gonna have to throw down where I was like, yeah, this is not that great.
But see, if you say it's not that great, then I would have to disagree with you. But I think we're seeing it the same way.
Yeah. I don't care. Like, play the game. Enjoy it, but it's just Mario, guys.
And I think Sean's still kind of arguing that's a little bit in the chat, and I think the point he's made is it's not that the reviews are necessarily wrong with giving it the high scores. It's that they're saying things that would lead you to believe the game is going to be something new, and it's not. It's the same thing, just more of it and better done. Anyway. Right. We're going to just repeat ourselves over and over again if we keep going.
Right. No. We're going to move on. But the point of this, John and I can be friends again.
Yes. Or still. We weren't not friends.
Oh, I mean, you thought we were still friends?
Damn it.
Why do you think it took me so long to answer your text?
I never know. But we've talked about how that freaks me out. Like, this has been discussed before.
I was at work. Really, and I hadn't played it enough to give you a clarifying response.
No, when I text you and you're at work, like, I don't expect to hear back. But like, when I text my wife and I know she's at home and she doesn't get back to me, I literally sit there and go, what did I do that made her really mad that I don't remember doing? And these things just start going through my head.
Yeah, this is how my life works, John. I get you. I'm on your side. I'm with you. Anyway. Just go play Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's a game-changing. It redefines the genre, and I think Forget Being Cool gives Zelda Breath of the Wild Game of the Year. I think that's official.
Yeah. I still say that's
only for the fact that it changes the landscape of gaming forever.
Yeah. That being said, I still hope to find every single moon in this. Like, I don't know if I will be able to because...
John, did you hear there's like 800 and something?
Yeah.
No way. There's more moons than Korok seeds.
Yeah, but I think they're slightly more accessible. I mean, and a lot of the moons. Okay, we can't. Never mind. Look, I hope to get all the moons. I have a feeling I'm not smart enough to do it without a guide, and I don't want to use a guide, so I probably won't get all the moons. I have a feeling sometime within this week, I'll beat the game because I just got to New Donk City.
I think I'm just gonna keep playing it forever.
Here's one thing I'll say, but once again, this doesn't change anything. The boss battles and like the mid boss battles or whatever you want to call it, because like every level's got like the smaller bosses and then the final boss of that level have all been outstanding. Like
I like the bosses so far.
They're not haven't been super hard, but I've super enjoyed every single boss battle. I really like the way they use the hat mechanic. But still, I also really enjoyed the boss battles and all the other Mario games as well. Actually, I think the boss battles were probably the best part of Mario Galaxy.
Boss battles in 3D World are really fun too when you're playing with somebody else. Just to give it some credit.
What? Sorry. What was that, Dave?
The boss battles in Mario 3D World are pretty fun when you're playing with somebody else. You're playing co-op.
I don't remember the boss battle.
That makes the bosses fun.
I don't remember the boss battles.
You fight Bowser.
Is it the way that you run down the track though, like behind the car?
I think that one's fun.
It is. It's fun. It's fun. So Sean, I never said this game was bad. Sean. It's just my only complaint, my only complaint with this whole game is that people are making it sound like it changes Mario, and it doesn't. It's just a better version, which is what you normally want from any game, is a better version of a previous one.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you, my absolute favorite thing about this game is it goes back to the 64 and Sunshine style over what the last ones have been.
The last 3 games have been. I like this better than I like the last 3 Mario games. If that means anything to people, meaning I don't like 3D World, Galaxy 1 or 2 nearly as much as this game.
Yeah, you know what I really want though, playing this, like what it made me really, really want? I want a brand new 8-bit Mario, or maybe 16-bit Mario game, but not Mario Maker, because screw you people that make those levels, right? Like the number of good levels there compared to the number of levels I have to just...
You want a 16-bit because you want Mario World, let's be honest, because Super Mario World is the best 2D side-scrolling Mario other than Super Mario Brothers 2.
I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't mind if it was 8-bit and didn't have all the powers. I mean, because that's the thing when you do the side-scrolling part on this one, the 8-bit part on this one, you don't have all the powers, and I kind of like that.
You know what drives me nuts about the 2D segments, just while we're talking about this?
Jim, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
What I really, really want is to be able to throw my hat in the 2D space.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Because it's really annoying that I can't.
Dave, okay, we really got to move on from this. Like, I knew this part was going to be long, but we've kind of made circles around ourselves here. Dave, are you ready?
We can still be friends, John.
Are you ready? We're going to do a segment, a brand new segment I like to call Ding Dong Dave. In this segment, we go to Wikipedia, and I hit random, and I teach Dave about something. Are you ready, Dave?
Yeah, John.
All right, say ding dong.
Ding dong.
Bing. Live and off the right. Oh, sorry, live. You know what I hate? I hate 2 words.
English?
Yes, well, kind of.
They're spelled the same. But don't sound the same.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just realized what this is. Okay, so it's not live and off the record. It's live and off the record. Live and off the record, released as En Vivo y En Privado in Spain and Latin America, is a second live album by Colombian singer and songwriter Shakira. Dave, when I say Shakira, what pops in your head?
Lie. My hips don't lie, John.
I thought you might go hips. I did not think you were going to go like name of one of her songs. I thought you were going to go physical body part here.
Her hips.
That girl could freaking shake it, dude. And she was gorgeous.
Oh, don't I know it?
Dave, did you have a poster of her above your bed?
I probably should have, John.
I had Shania Twain above my bed at one point.
Whoa.
Shania Twain? Yeah. I went, my stepdad got tickets from his company or something like that one year to go to the rodeo. And we were like 5 rows back from the front. Now, granted, when you see the concerts at the rodeo, 5 rows back is still like a mile from the stage because there's all that gap there, right? Yep. But it was Shania Twain, and we were really freaking close, and we both had binoculars. Like me and my stepdad just busted out our binoculars so we could stare at Shania Twain.
That's what they're for.
But this isn't about Shania Twain. This is about Shakira's record, live and off the record. The album was released in 2004. It consists of a 2-disc CD and DVD compilation. Ooh, we gotta get that DVD compilation.
Oh, we gotta watch that DVD compilation.
Yeah. If you had said that slightly more sultry, it would have been really creepy. The CD includes recording of live performances recorded during the 2003-2004, and DVD includes footage of Shakira's tour of the Mongoose, live performances in Rotterdam, Netherlands. And 22nd April 2003, the album was certified gold. In May 2004, it peaked at the #1 in the U.S. music videos chart 17 April 2004. It got...
Wait, came out in April 2004?
Yeah.
How old was I, John? How many years ago was that?
You would have been 12.
Whoa.
When's your birthday?
April 3rd, 1992.
Yeah. Okay, good. I thought I was pretty sure you were born in 92. I didn't know you were born in April. Both my kids are April babies.
Cool.
Yeah, my daughter's... Did I tell you my daughter's born April 1st?
No, that makes her kind of a joke, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we went up to the hospital to have her induced, and we were up there, and it was going to be the next day, and then something went wrong. We had to do emergency C-section, blah, blah, blah. So I called people like, hey, my daughter's born. And they're like, no, she's not. I'm like, no, really, I'm not joking.
That's good.
Yeah, so let's see here. It's 90 minutes and 33 seconds long. It's Epic label. It's Latin pop, dance pop, rock and Espanol.
Ooh.
Producer Shakira and Tim Mitchell. What a fool.
Shakira can get in my van at the Trick or Track.
Shania can get in my van at the Trick or Track. That's where I keep the ropes and the gags. And by gags, I mean jokes that you play for trick-or-treating and ropes to hang things up like ghosts.
Right. Yeah, that's what they're for.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was certified gold.
It's not to tie those hips down or anything. What happened to my voice?
I don't know. It's like it brought you back to the moment of going through puberty.
Yep, that's weird.
It's like, like songs and stuff can like bring you back to a place in time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like if I hear certain songs, it'll remind me of like driving around when I was in high school.
It's like Stop and Stare reminds me of like ice skating.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stop and Stare.
Oh, now we're getting a freaking hit. So anyway, apparently talking about Shania Twain's hips brings you back to the day you hit puberty and your voice.
You mean
dropped.
Shakira's hips?
Either one of them.
I mean, what would be even better is both their hips
stop.
together.
Just stop. Dave, God, I am watching a bingeable that I cannot wait to talk about now. And I almost wish that this was like our moment to talk about bingeables after you said that. I'm watching a very sexual show right now.
Is it Sense8?
Mm-mm.
Hung?
This one's really good. No, I've actually started watching Hung. It's less sexual than you'd ever imagine.
Yeah, no, but it's good.
What I saw of it was good, but I didn't get too far. Okay, Dave.
That show. Anyway,
Dave, it's time for this. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to turn this up because my thing's messed up.
Back in my day, we listened to things like NSYNC were the boy bands and Backstreet Boys.
As always, if you go to forgetbeingcool.com, this is episode 64. You will find links to the music and today's music.
This better be a Mario 64 cover.
I think I might have planned it that way and failed. No, I think I did it on Friday. I did it on Friday.
Missed opportunity, John.
No.
64.
On Friday, I played a Mario song because it was Mario Day. All right. This is different.
64.
Today's song.
It's episode 64.
Well,
we're officially 64-bit.
Yeah, this song is from a game that's on the 64, I'll say.
Better be.
This song is from OC Remix, from the thing. It's our Everlasting Peace, 25 years of Mega Man. This is a Mega Man song. I'm sure there's a Mega Man game on 64. Okay, so if anyone wants to know how much Dave doesn't like the new Mario game, he has literally just picked up the Switch and started playing it while I'm talking. So here is the song Mega Man WillRock Bombs Away, OC Remix. Enjoy. All right, that was Mega Man WillRock Bombs Away from OC Remix. I enjoyed that one.
Good for you, John. Good for you.
So, Dave, one thing I was hoping to do today was to do the PS Plus versus Games with Gold. And Games with Gold have been announced and are out there. We're not going to talk about them because the PS Plus has not, because it comes out in the first Tuesday of the month, which won't happen till like the 7th.
Tomorrow?
No, tomorrow is the last Tuesday of the month.
That's so stupid.
It's just how they do it. So because of that, it has not
Good
been
job,
announced
Sony.
yet.
Do something else. Wrong.
Dave. It
Just announce the stupid games.
hopefully they will. Apparently, I guess today's maybe Paris Games Week starts today or something like that. So,
Can I just hate Sony right now.
Dave, you've hated Sony for a while, but Dave, I thought I would open this up. So we're going to talk about what's coming out and stuff like that. And
Hi, future co-host of If We Ran PlayStation. Let's have a conversation.
let's talk about her real quick.
No, don't, because that's still not a confirmed.
Well, but let's talk about someone. So someone that we know has a wife who was up late editing last night and was looking for a podcast to listen to, and her husband, who I would say is a friend of ours, suggested our show, and she laughed in his face.
I'm offended.
That's what was put in our chat a minute ago. She laughed in her face. But Dave, I'm going to start here with a I love headlines and tweets, and I want to read this one to you. The headline:
Super Mario Odyssey redefines the genre of 3D platforming for the rest of generations, and nothing will ever compare to the ability of Mario within this franchise ever in this iteration of the 3D Mario space.
Oh, wait a minute. I misread what this person said. Apparently, she listened to the show and she laughed with the show. I thought, okay, this is it says, I told her to listen to you guys and she laughed so hard. How would you take that?
Does she know who we are?
Yeah.
Does she know who? Does she
She
recognize
just doesn't
our
know.
voices
She doesn't
now?
know which one's which. But okay,
Right.
listen to this. This is the statement. I told her to listen to you guys and she laughed so hard. Like, it sounded to me that she laughed so hard at the idea of listening to us.
Yeah.
Apparently, she laughed with the show. Chelsea, I love you again.
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody follows that conversation perfectly.
Okay, so, Dave, here's the tweet.
Yep.
Nintendo CEO says there will be more ways to have fun with Switch. Details to be announced next year. Is that not like the most vague? It's like, there will be games to play on Xbox. More announcements next year. Oh, thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that.
There will be games on this console.
Okay. We're gonna get into what's coming out.
Hold on. No. You got to read that article.
No. That literally the article was about that tweet. Like, that was it. Like, that was the tweet. That was it.
This.
Yeah. Like, no. There is nothing to follow that with.
Bobby Pauls,
Yeah,
Nintendo Guru.
you
Please
need to-
tell me you covered this on Nintendo Talk.
I want a full Nintendo Talk episode of just that. Just
that
based
article.
on that tweet.
I want that speculation to go through the roof.
Okay.
Guys, did you know there will be more things on the Switch with Mario on them? Like, that's like what it's saying.
Okay. Dave, okay. Ooh. One thing I meant to bring up at the beginning. We talked about something. We talked at the very end.
I'm excited now.
The very end of Friday's show. We brought this thing up that I'm doing and you're helping me with.
Oh,
So
I am?
yes, I hope.
Oh.
Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to. So I'm doing a series. I'm hoping to put one out a week. I might try to move it up to 2 a week if I can make it work. I really want to do 2 a week.
You better learn how to edit.
Well, that's what we got to talk about, right? So what it is, it's called Quarter Retro. I'm going to pick a game that I've either never played. Hopefully, ones that I'm like borrowing from the retro game store, or ones that I pick up or whatever. I've got some standing by. What's that?
Talking to him tomorrow, right? That's the plan.
Yeah. I'm going there tomorrow, like right at like noon when they
Is
open.
he open?
They open at noon tomorrow.
It's Halloween.
Yeah, he's not gonna close for Halloween.
I'm just asking. My shady retro video game store up here would close on Halloween.
No, he'll be open. If for some reason he closed on Halloween, I'll go up on Wednesday. I'll still go out there. But anyway, So my thing is that I'm gonna have a game. I'm gonna talk about what the game is, where it came from, blah blah blah. The stupid stuff that people don't really care about very often. And then I'm gonna play it for 15 minutes. And my goal is to put like a 15-minute clock somewhere in the picture. I'm gonna play for 15 minutes, cut it off, break back, and then talk about: do I think it holds up? Do I want to play more of it? Stuff like that. Like basically my impressions after playing 15 minutes. So I've done one. Is that one going to come out at some point? Have you had a chance to?
My goal was, I watched it. My goal was to clean up just a little bit to last night, but I just played Mario instead. My fault.
If anyone wants to make me like an intro thing, I think I can actually, if I can get smooth enough with it, I think I can do it all with almost no editing. Like the editing will literally be like cut little clips out in the middle, like of dead spots.
And that's all I was gonna cut out is that opening title and then
but what I need to do is I need to design like a credits page, and then like I need someone to give me like an opening, either a little opening animation or like the opening picture, or something like that. So if someone can help me with that, Dave or anyone else that listens, that would be awesome. So I'm hoping to do this at least once a week. Hopefully this will be sponsored by the Retro Game Store, along with some other stuff. So
we'll find out.
Yeah, we talked about that so late yesterday. I wanted to bring it up again. Okay, Dave, let's talk about what's coming out. Dave, there are some movies coming out. I think you're going to be excited about at least one of them.
I bought one of them. I bought tickets. I bought a ticket.
Thor Ragnarok?
Thor Ragnarok comes out this Thursday. Hold on.
Do you know?
Are you ready?
Hold on. Okay, tell me how hyped you are, and then I'll tell you this thing that might
one. This is reviewing pretty great.
Okay, what's the you know what the Metascore is right now?
No,
73. That's not what I would hope for from this movie.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's not a serious movie.
No, it looks fantastic, and I don't care about Thor.
No. And the actors who played all the Thor characters are like, this is stupid, guys. We need to make this fun because Thor is stupid.
No, it really looks funny.
They're taking it way less seriously, and it's basically Hulk and Thor buddy cop across the galaxy. It's gonna be freaking great.
Yeah, no. I think I need to go back and watch Thor at some point, and then I won't go see this one in the theaters, but I will catch it at some point.
I didn't think you would, but I bought a ticket, John, last night.
Well, it's definitely your kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I would go to this even if it was sitting at like 23%. It's a Marvel movie, but
don't worry. There's something coming up out here that's got a much higher score that we got to talk about because I love the description of it.
Anyway, John, I bought a ticket last night because I'm going to this by myself.
Yeah,
because that's the thing I do. And
Jeff's not going with you.
No, Jeff lives so far away that sometimes that just doesn't line up.
Look, he's only an electrical engineer by day. By night, he needs to be Dave's friend.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going by myself, which is fine.
No, I've done that plenty.
Yeah, and so, but I'm sitting in one of if you've been to the recliner theaters where some of the recliners are double recliners, so you can move the armrest up between them, so that, if you were two people, you could get really close.
Oh yeah, ours had that.
Yeah. The only seat that was left is one of these seats next to somebody else.
So you're gonna raise it up and just cuddle with whoever's next to you?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
If you could set up a way to videotape you trying to do that, now, this is what you need to do, Dave. Set your phone somewhere where it's recording before the movie starts, and this person's sitting next to you. Slowly raise it. Start with jostling, and then bump it till it's all the way up, and put it up, and see if they just out of not knowing how to approach the situation, see if they just leave it up, and then just slowly get closer to your shoulder to shoulder with this person. And then you get quadruple points if you can slowly lower your head onto their shoulder and pretend like you're asleep. If you can pull all that off, you get 1 billion points.
Not going to try this.
To be redeemed later.
This is pretty great.
Okay.
John, did you know it's $13 to see a movie by yourself?
I mean, how much is it if you go see a movie with someone else?
Double that?
Okay. It's oh, you didn't buy that ticket in bulk? Oh, you're paying more.
But think about that. That's freaking crazy. That's absurd. $13?
Oh, it's got well, but see, that's why we go. Like, I go to the movie when I go.
No, I get it. But I mean, I'm going
Dude,
opening night.
You know what's great, and I need to start taking advantage of when I can get through some of these major things I need to get done. Tuesdays at the Dollar Theater, it's 50-cent movies. I'm gonna go start seeing movies in the middle of the day by myself.
50-cent movies?
50-cent movies. Now, I mean, the theater's crappy.
Who
But
cares?
50 cents to go see it on a TV bigger than what I have in my room? Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I have some things, like I've got way too much stuff to do over the next few weeks. But once everything calms down and get some stuff done, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so Thor Ragnarok, Mark Ruffalo. If I had to pick
hype.
like a male actor that I love seeing in movies, right, trying to like specifically say it in a way it's not dirty. Mark Ruffalo is one of my favorites.
And he actually gets to be the Hulk this time.
Yeah, he's also just really good. Okay,
The Hulk is actually going to talk for real.
speaking of hot people in movies, Bad Moms Christmas is coming out. Couple problems. Why did they make
Nerdflix and chill. Hashtag Nerdflix and chill.
Why did they make a Bad Moms Christmas? Bad Moms was a movie before, right? It has to have been, right?
Yeah. Yes. I didn't see that either, though. I feel like there's Bad Moms and Bad Moms.
But
2.
here's the thing: why does it say opens 12/1 next to it? It might actually. This thing might. It might not really be coming out this week. It might have supposed to have been, but it's not. I don't know. But anyway, Bad Moms Christmas. It's Mila Kunis.
Actual movie coming.
It's Mila Kunis and Kristen Bell, and I love Kristen Bell. Like, Kristen Bell might be in my top 3 favorite female actresses right now.
Right next to Shakira.
Her hips don't move like Shakira's.
Oh, I know. I wonder if Shakira's hips still move like they did in 2006.
Trust me, they would break. Never mind. Yes, I'm sure they do. Okay. Also coming out, Roman J. Israel Esquire. It's a crime drama, but it stars Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington's the man.
I mean, sure.
I mean, do you not think he is?
I mean, I'm not gonna fight that the same way I'm not gonna. Well, no, I'll fight the Mario thing all day. But
okay, let's go a little bit more depressing here.
all right,
One with Lawrence Fishburne and Steve Carell. Now, this movie, I kind of want to see.
This is depressing. It's got Steve Carell in it. That
I
can't be
know,
depressing.
I know. But if you see the preview for this, and then it hits you, holy crap, that's Steve Carell. Because you don't realize it at first. It's called The Last Flag Flying. 30 years.
I think I hate Steve Carell, by the way.
You shouldn't. Steve Carell's amazing. He's amazing at what he specifically does. But
I don't think he's that funny.
He's very well. You have to like the character that he plays, and he almost always plays the same character. But here's the thing.
I don't like his character.
Okay, did you see In Search of a Friend for the End of the World or whatever it was? Did you see that?
No.
Okay, we're going to have to put that on our list as a movie to watch. It's on Netflix. It's about the world's ending, and Steve Carell's like looking for like someone to hang out with during this time that the world's ending because he doesn't really have any friends.
This sounds familiar. I've heard of it. I don't think I watched it.
It's kind of depressing, but it's really, really good, and Steve Carell is really, really good in it.
Okay. So Dinner for Schmucks, that was bad.
It wasn't good, but it was a thing that I enjoyed. Like, it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was good. Okay, so this movie, though, it's 30 years after they served together in Vietnam. A former Navy corpsman, Larry Doc Shepard, who I think is actually probably played by Steve Carell, is reunited with his old buddies, former Marines, such and such and such and such, to bury his son, a young Marine killed in the Iraq War. So It's a very serious movie. And when you see the preview, like, I did not realize it was Steve Carell. And
that's exciting because I'd like him to play something else.
I love it when you get that goofy guy that pulls off that serious role really well.
Yeah.
Okay. The next movie, and I would normally not read this, but it's called Lady Bird. It's a comedy, and here is the description of it. The adventures of a young woman living in Northern California for a year. Yep. But it has a 92 Metascore.
What?
Yeah, so now I want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. This one's got to be a foreign film of some sort. I mean, it's Appa Kapra is the director, so it's got to be like Indian, maybe. But it's called, I can't even pronounce this word. Itafak, maybe. A detective seeks out the truth between two different stories of a crime scene. They could also have called that A Detective Does His Job.
I'm just gonna let that go.
But I mean, look at it. Look at the description. Blade of the Immortal, which might be a cool fighter or something. Oh, it's a cat behind me. Here's one the next two are ones I actually do want to see. I will wait till they come out on something else. I'm not going to see them in the theater. But My Dear Friend Dahmer, which is about Jeffrey Dahmer when he's in high school.
Oh, yeah.
That one could be really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen the Jeffrey Dahmer like movies. Oh, it's so interesting, some of these serial killer ones. And then LBJ, which is about, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Right.
But Woody Harrelson plays him, and it took me at least 2/3 of the preview to realize it was Woody Harrelson.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's also cat. Hold on a second, I gotta move this cat.
Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna poop right in front of the door.
No, this
is I'm a cat.
This is a
I'm
very
gonna
very
poop right. I'm gonna
cat.
poop during the opening cutscene of Mario Odyssey because I'm a freaking cat. I'm gonna take a shit right in front of you.
Okay, Dave, let's do your favorite segment. Every single game coming out on the Switch this week.
All right.
When does this
And
week
the shovel
end?
and all the shovelware for the PS4.
This week ends on November 5th. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
On the Switch, King Oddball comes
Who
out
cares?
today.
Yeah, great.
Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back on PS4. We're going to play a little game called Dave Cares or Dave Says Go to Hell. So those are your two options. You can either
I'll
care.
play Bubsy. I'll play Bubsy. I care.
Oh, on a PS4. Oh, you do love your PS4.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to turn it on for personally.
Cartoon Network Battle Crashers on the Switch. Did Battle Crashers get like really bad reviews?
Yeah, like I think it's an awful game, although I want that to be good.
Yeah. What about Disneyland Adventures for the Xbox One?
Isn't that like just like a Explore Disney World game?
If it is and it's in VR, which don't have for the Xbox One, but that would be really cool.
I think that's what it is.
It would save you a lot of money.
God knows I don't know anything about games because Mario sucks.
Go. How about Monopoly for the Switch? If it was online, if you and I could play Monopoly against each other, I'd be so tempted, except for the fact that you don't like to play games with me.
Get it for PS4. We can play it online.
Yeah, but you wouldn't ever play with me.
I already own it for PS4. And now here's let me.
Can we play a full game while recording an episode?
Let me get on a we could because all you have to do is press X. Get on the soapbox, John, for a minute. Hold on. Climb up here with me.
I'm up and away.
Mario is a good game. Monopoly, this version of Monopoly is playable, and it is Monopoly, but it is not the definitive version of Monopoly.
Dave, what if they made a Nintendo version, as in Nintendo characters, version of Clue?
I feel like that probably exists.
I don't think it does.
Not like on console.
No. I'd want it like in person with metal characters and stuff.
I'm almost 100% sure that exists.
Here's a game I wouldn't mind owning, but I wouldn't want to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Jam Crush It for the Switch.
Is that like a?
It's a monster truck game.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I love monster truck games, but they're usually like mediocre,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to actually buy it.
Hey, Microsoft Studios, can you make that like a Forza 3 expansion?
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh.
Or maybe a Forza. Let's do Forza 4.
Forza Horizon 4 Monster Edition.
Yeah, that'd be amazing because that one I might actually buy at the right time. Here's one that
make smashing mechanics and stuff though. Like we need like an actual like monster truck bashing mode,
or at least like a destruction derby.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be so fun.
Here's one that our good friend Sean Capri reviewed Spin Tires Mud Runner.
He said it's great. He said it's the greatest game ever. You just gotta listen to the Xbox Drive.
Yeah, he talks about it on the Xbox Drive. Steven Universe Save the Light on the PS4. Who cares? There's a Vita game coming out. That's weird.
What?
It's called Summon Night 6 Lost Borders. If you haven't played 1 through 5, you're screwed. It's actually coming out on all the PlayStation stuff. Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Animal Collection's coming out on the Xbox. What the hell? Okay, this is not a game. This has to be the actual toy. Lego Women of NASA. There's some really bad jokes being made there, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that slide down.
Oh, this comes out this week? When's this come out? November 3rd, Friday. Okay, check this shits out. Call of Duty World War II comes out, right? This week, this Friday. Ben has it pre-ordered. Here is my plan. Because Ben is super hyped to play. Apparently, there's a multiplayer specific campaign, like couch co-op campaign in this game.
The way that all games should be.
No, 100% agree. 100%. Right?
Hey, have you played the Mario mode 2-player yet?
So I woke up like an hour or two before I should have a couple mornings ago. It must have been Saturday morning. Because I normally try to go to sleep when I get home from work and sleep till like 12:30, 1:30, something like that. Well, about 10:30, 10:45, I get woken up because my son and his friend are in the next room playing it 2-player, and I hear my son like, "All right, let's play something different." He's like, "I don't like you being my hat." It's you don't want to play that 2-player, you just don't, because like the hat mechanic is very important at times, and you don't want some other schmuck controlling the hat.
What if it's a good schmuck?
Even then, it'd be one of those things that'd be fun. I was telling my wife this. It'd be fun to do as a stream. Like it'd be fun to do with Ben and I streaming it and doing it together, which maybe that's something we'll do.
Except you'll get a copyright flag immediately because it's Nintendo, so it makes it completely pointless.
That's right. You can't even put this game. So I actually had to save.
I mean, it can stay on YouTube, but it's not worth anything for us to do it because it's just going to get flagged and we're going to get a hit for it.
Yeah, but it would be fun.
No. I agree. If you did it just for the fun of doing it, yeah, sure. But don't. It's not worth it.
But outside of that
effort.
Outside of that, you don't want to play a 2-player. Like, it's just not worth it. It doesn't do anything. It'd make everything more of a hassle. But
hey, can you capture things 2-player?
I mean, I can plug it into my capture device.
No. Can you capture things? Like, can you possess things?
Yeah, but the first player is gonna be the one moving around.
Oh, so when the hat takes over something, you just both get shoved in the same place?
I assume, because the other person is just the hat.
Right. But it's the hat that's possessing things.
Yeah, but you go inside, as you see when you possess the very first thing, which is super creepy.
Yeah.
You go inside that thing. Like you're swimming around in its DNA or something.
Right.
Okay, but anyways, when Call of Duty comes out, Ben has told me how excited he is to play it multiplayer, because apparently it has a multiplayer specific campaign in it. Sean has a code that he's given me for some kind of like Mixer Pro, or like 1 month of Mixer Pro. So before Ben comes over to do this, I'm going to put that code in so I have Mixer Pro for a month. I don't know what it does. No idea. So my goal is to stream every time we play this 2-player. My goal is to stream that.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, and I'll move my little Connect all super close so it actually works well for what I needed to do. I'll let everyone know beforehand so that you can follow me just for that short period of time. The new 2DS XL Pokeball edition is coming out on the 3rd.
That's cool. I almost bought this, but I don't need it, so I didn't.
Dude, the coolest one ever
here's the thing.
Huh?
There's nothing coming to 3DS.
No.
It's over, dude. Like, it's over. Like, let's just... There's Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That's it.
Okay, but that Super Nintendo 3DS is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. That was tempting as hell.
Yep. Nope. Super, super tempting, but, like, what are you going to play on it?
No, I agree. But it looks really cool when you open it.
Yeah, sure does.
So that's the only only other thing coming out is the PS4 Slim Call of Duty World War II bundle, which is camo. Nothing. Oh, the Steve Universe Saves the Light on Xbox One is coming out. Nothing else is really coming out this week. It's not a very big week. I mean, granted,
How do you want to compete with Mario, people?
well, Mario just came out, and Call of Duty World War II, which is probably the first time I've ever been somewhat excited about a Call of Duty game.
I'm more excited about this Call of Duty than I've been excited about Call of Duty since Call of Duty 3.
Now, here's the thing: I still will not play this online. I do not like online Call of Duty.
I will still not buy this.
Yeah, because we're not schmucks. Wait, that's not the good way to put that. All right, Dave, you got anything before I take us out of here?
We're not taking each other to dinner, John.
I mean,
I'm Dave Moore. That's Jonny Casino.
well, I gotta make the music start playing.
Oh my God, Jesus God! Why don't you be more professional? Why don't you actually make a 3D platformer that shakes up the genre? Why don't you actually make something that's worthwhile? I'm Dave Moore. That's Jonny Casino. He plays video games, and I don't. I hate
like
them.
a boss.
I hate video games. They suck. They're the worst thing that ever happened in
Dave,
society. Yeah, John.
Dave, are you gonna have a Sheldon Forgotten game for
Maybe.
Wednesday? Are you gonna have a bingeable? Are you gonna even show up?
We have to be playing Mario, John.
We still
Dave
gotta do
Moore.
an Infinite Mini Golf episode.
Stream?
We could stream it.
Episode? What do you mean an episode?
Like a special episode or something. Where we're playing that and talking. We could stream that too.
We could
I
stream
have the
it.
ability to do that.
I'm Dave Moore. That's Jonny Casino. He plays video games. I don't, because I hate them all. That's it. I already made that joke. Guys, get our links at forgetbeingcool.com. This is your morning show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes it's at the nighttime, but not this week. John's in the World Series. That's the thing that nobody gives a crap about. And I'm
And watch
here.
Quarter Retro whenever it gets out.
Yes, you have your own commentary. You've been narrated by Dayspace. Dayspace. Dayspace.
get those power moons because they're a waste of your time.
Now let me see how long it takes me to make this thing not be live anymore.
I'm gonna make sure we're gonna talk about stuff we shouldn't talk about. Like, I should start ignoring some people live on the air. I should start, yelling about going live. I feel like this is all things we should do. We should get wrestling. I don't understand why